Fresno, California. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. It's the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors and the Fresno State Bulldogs. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Guys, checking in with the Hawaii head coach before the game. He is very concerned about this crowd. It is a tough place to play, and with this home crowd, he knows that this is going to be one of their biggest challenges so far of the season. Can they get an upset on the road with this crowd noise, with this environment? He says his team has to stay locked in and focused to make it happen on the road today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. And the Rainbow Warriors ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. He'll bring it out. It's Warren. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Handoff again. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Handed to the back. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
To throw, it's Cherry. Swings it out to his running back. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. You can hand it to him, you can throw it to him. Either way, he's making his presence felt.
Those are your favorite plays, Reese, the him plays, right? Finding ways to get him the ball because he can make plays, whether it's running or receiving out of the backfield. They're going to continue to highlight this guy.
They'll go with a direct snap. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Fresno State will have to punt it away.
Number 96 on to punt it away.
He'll try to make the catch in traffic. Coverage unit all over him, stopped immediately. Wilson on the carry. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And I think that's really the key to this football team. You saw it last week, man. Everything kind of falls into place when he gets the football and the ground game gets going. And I think when you play a rivalry game with emotion, with passion, like settle everybody in, run the football, and be more physical.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Give to the running back. Runs through a tackle. Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line. They pick up a 6.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. Plows his way ahead. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
Such a big decision early in the game. When you're opening drive, 3rd and short, you run it, you don't pick it up, and now you're just inches away from getting. I'm not going to be surprised, guys, if they decide to run it here again.
They are backing up their pregame words. Their first drive of the game, 4th down in their own end, and they're going for it. Keeping his eyes downfield. He's going to fire to the left. Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it. But when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
The Rainbow Warriors will line it up on 1st and 10. Running it to the right. Oh, ball's out! Defense grabs the football, and there he goes!
Man, I tell you what, those backup running backs, they don't get very many opportunities to prove themselves and deserve more carries and show the coaching staff. And when you do, and you fumble on the first carry, oof, you're not going to get many more opportunities either.
The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Here's a little room there. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
Here we go. Ready? Relax. Go.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Eight-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Quarterback signaling to his guys. They'll run it. Oh, he's got some space. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10.
And this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football, look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play, nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
Direct snap. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
He's got it on the run, and he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Fresno State. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They took it 71 yards down the field, and they capped things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. And he's not going to take the touchback. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll run it with Wilson. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The give. Crosses to 35. And they'll move the chains, and a good way to wrap up the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, guys, and Fresno State is on top. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. First play of the period, first down here. They'll ride the hot hand. They were all over it. Most offensive schemes are predicated on first down productivity. That will not go down as a productive first down play.
No, it will not, Reese. Give this defensive line credit because they were able to get penetration right off the snap and force a negative play.
The fake wants to throw. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Looking downfield, it's McMillan. Got it. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
And the Rainbow Warriors look to keep this drive humming. Fresh center downs going to the air. He'll take a shot. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Out wide right, it's John. There he goes. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
And the defensive coordinator is irate on the sideline. 3rd and long, it's a short throw. You've got to be able to rally, make a tackle, and force the punter onto the field. They let him get loose, break some tackles, and with the first, the offense stays on the field.
Finds his target. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Wilson on the carry. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on 3rd down.
5 yards away from another 3rd down conversion on this drive. They're already 2 for 2. He's got it and still on his feet. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, 1st and goal. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
They've been great on 3rd down. Now to finish the deal on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he's in. Touchdown, Hawaii.
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. And that extra point leaves us deadlocked here in the 2nd. Deep in the end zone, it's Warren. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Second and long here. Give to the single back. Good surge up front. Give him 4 out to the 18. Third and 6 yards to go. Wants to throw. It's Cherry. Zings it complete to the right. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Making the adjustment. Fresh set of downs going up top. Fires left. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. They'll send the back in motion.
Booster! Go!
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Looking downfield, it's Cherry. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Fresno State will have to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. All the way back to the 15. He gets a block. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. They'll run it with Wilson. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Enough to move the chains. At the 35, he's got room. Racing to the right. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Hawaii! An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
Fresno State, 7.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. From the gun, the ground game. Breaks into the open. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Fresno State right back to the line.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
I like the offensive idea here to try to change the launch point of the QB, but you got to do a better job protecting him because guys can't complete passes when they're getting hit.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Back to throw, it's Cherry. Takes the easy throw in the flat. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Love the play by the defense. They just did a good job understanding where the running back was on that play. After the catch, they're able to make the tackle right away, and now they've set up third down.
Third and long right here. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Picked off. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They'll run it. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Stepping to the right. Throwing on the run. Right side, it's John. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Fresh center downs going to the air. Fires to the end zone. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a three before they head to the locker room. He slides that just inside the right upright, and that lead grows even bigger. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. We begin with a look at Penn State taking on the number 9 team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. And it's the Nittany Lions coming away with the victory in one of the highest scoring games we've seen all season. That gets their record to 3-0 on the season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a... There he goes! The 40, inside the 30, 10, into the house! Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors! Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry, get some emotion, get some momentum on your side.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Grab behind the line. It's Nicholson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Bulldogs will hustle to the line.
Ready, go!
They'll go back to the ground. He's dropped.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not in. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Snap it to the back. He's past the marker. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. Fresno State moving it quickly down the field.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Turning it on. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. And the Bulldogs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Long way to go on second down. Looking to throw, it's Cherry. Hauls it in. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Bulldogs go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Got it behind the line. It's Collins. Touchdown, Fresno State. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. He'll bring it out. It's Nicholson. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Rainbow Warriors offense comes out ready to go on the attack. Their lead is down to 10. It's moments like this you start to feel a little... He uncorks one deep. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
I like quarterbacks that are being aggressive, but moving forward, if your guy's not open downfield, it's okay just to check it down to a tight end or a running back and take the profit.
Second and long here. Sells the fake. They're all over him. And he never had a chance.
They tried to go play action, but that did not affect the defensive tackle. He was bull rushing his guy, collapsing the pocket, and he comes away with the sack.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, it's McMillan. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab.
And if I'm this defense moving forward, man, I'm going to start thinking about, like, this is the guy. They keep featuring him. I've got to take him out of the game. I got to find a way to double him. I got to find a way on third down to make sure this doesn't happen. This offense continues to run through him, and he continues to be successful.
They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Out wide right, it's Wilson. At the 45 on his way. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line.
Good enough for a first down.
The Rainbow Warriors have it with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Wilson on the carry. Oh, he's got some space. Tackled at the 31. They'll give him 6 on the play.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Ball at the 31. 3rd and short, coming defense trying to rise up. Burrowing for yardage. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. They got him in 3rd and short, but, man, they've got to do a better job. If they want to get back in this football game, like, they've got to force some field goals. They've got to force some punts. They've got to force something to go their way, and they've got to be better on 3rd down.
Well, it's an unfortunate drop by the tight end there, and he's a guy they just have not been able to get him involved in this football game. We're here in the 2nd half, and this guy still doesn't have a catch.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. They'll move the tight end. Finding space. And he's tackled, stopped at the 14. They'll move the chains. They've got a 1st down in the red zone.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that lead.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run their football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And that's a really good job by this defense, a complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. The Bulldogs will use their 1st timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Left side, it's Moore. and they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the en route there.
He got it, and now the lead is even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Snap to the back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking for a man. It's Cherry. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. There he goes. He was just a breath from taking that one all the way, and he'll run that momentum right into the fourth quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and Hawaii is on top. We take a moment to look at the stats of what has been a tight ball game. Now just about ready to snap it to start the fourth. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. It's a draw. And he's tackled, stopped at the 14. They'll move the chains. They've got a first down in the red zone. Fresno State right back to the line. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Fires it. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Stopped at the 13-yard line. The return after the interception has them in business.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter, everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
He's past the sticks. He's loose on the right. He's at the 40. The 20. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii. That's his third touchdown of the game, and he just has 4 now on the season.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing, rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Warren. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. And so the Fresno State offense comes out onto the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, but this dude can put up points.
He wants to go deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Got to give this defense credit, guys, because all game long they have forced their opponent to be one-dimensional. They haven't allowed anything to happen in the passing game. As a result, we're here in the fourth quarter. They barely allowed over 100 yards passing.
To the air, it's Cherry. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. He's not afraid to go deep. Goes high to pull it in. He'll work his way down to the 28.
Hey, down in the fourth quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him, and he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23. And the Bulldogs in the hurry-up.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Escapes the pressure going right. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's using his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's 4th down.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
He's changing the play. Got to make the play on 4th. Unloads to the wideout. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned.
I think that play right there has been a big theme in this game. When it matters the most, on big-time down and distances, this defense has been able to step up and make the play when they need it most. That 4th down, great job in the back end in coverage, forcing the incompletion with a big lead now, creating a turnover on downs.
Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play.
Man, this is a punch to the gut. When you know you're losing, and you know you got to get a stop, and you know they're going to run the football, and they still run the football down your throat, it's been that kind of day for this defense.
Throwing right. They pick it off, and this defense, a much-needed play. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. The door looked slammed shut in this one, but that last interception may be just the slightest crack in opening here. Tackled almost immediately, not a whole lot on that one.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Back to throw, it's Cherry. Firing for the end zone. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game, so they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. Drops back on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Got his man on the right. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up.
When you're going to run a comeback route, you've got to sell like you're going deep, and that was a great job there by the receiver, really making that corner think he was running deep down the field. So we got the corner to turn his hips, turn his shoulders, and then the receiver was able to just pivot around to make it an easy pass and catch.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. They'll come to the line just trying to keep their hope alive on 3rd and goal. He'll take it himself. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs! They'll try to tack one more on their score. And it's perfect. So that drive covered just 44 yards and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Hawaii will get things going as their offense makes its way onto the field. Inside 2 minutes to play, defense still has a couple of timeouts, but 1 first down will probably salt this game away. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Hawaii! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, obviously, this team didn't get the start they wanted to on the year, coming into this one 0-1, but a great job there getting that drive, putting 6 up on the board. They've got a comfortable lead. They wanted to turn the page and start to build momentum. This is a massive win for this program.
The Rainbow Warriors call timeout. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Here comes the 2-point try. Moving the pocket, it's McMillan. Still looking to his right. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open.
That keeps the score. Hawaii 40. Fresno State 21.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And now the ball is knocked free. Almost a disaster on that return, but they jump on it and they'll maintain possession.
Returners don't get many shots, right? Like, they only get a few shots a game. They want to maximize it. You're not going to get any shots if you don't secure the football. Got to take care of the football, big fella.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
The Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, gonna throw it. Throws to the wideout. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They've put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
And the Rainbow Warriors trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. On target. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Rolls right. Gets rid of it. Got his man on the right. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors! And the beatdown has ensued. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. From deep, it's Warren. Makes a move. Just an outstanding return there and really sets up his offense nicely. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Cherry. Unloads to the wideout. And they're not on the same page there.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down.
Ready. 1-18.
From the gun. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And, man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach.
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation.
Here we go. Ready. 1-80. Sweep. Ready, go.
Needs it here on 4th down. Rushes on. Makes a catch. 1st down and maybe a lot more. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. And here we go. Final play of the game right here.
Down. Ready. Blue, dirty blue. Bubba.
Changing the routes with his receivers.
Go.
Sets his feet. It's Rose. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. To the end zone, and it's picked off. Bringing it back. And he's down, and this game will end on a turnover. Both of these teams are high-caliber squads, but it sort of felt as if these guys had something to prove today, and man, did they go out and do it.
Man, they proved it, and they proved they were better. They thought they were better coming in. We were talking to them. They had a lot of confidence. They said, we're not ranked as high as we should be, and now they just showed the whole world. This squad is for real. We're going to be discussing them in the playoffs in the future, and they made a statement today, Palmer.
Yeah, that's the thing, David. To me, after watching that absolute beatdown, you can't help but think to yourself, this is a college football playoff caliber team. If they play like that, moving forward, if they put their A game together in all 3 phases, this is a team we're going to be talking about very, very late in the season.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports